right, y'all. Let's roll. Boots on the floorboards, coffee in my hand, pixels on a dashboard, but it still feels like the land. Every hill and river on this little screen reminds me of a builder of every real thing. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, FedEx rolling out just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a Savior, full of power and wonder. Chat starting to gather, friend by friend comes in. We laugh about the rollovers, we talk about our wins. But even in the wreckage, you're steady through it all. You pick us up from ditches every time we fall. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, FedEx rolling out just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a Savior, full of power and wonder. From the back roads to the broadband, you're the same God holding my hand. If we're streaming or we're silent, you're still King, Lord, you still reign. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, FedEx rolling out just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a Savior, full of power and wonder.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner. I'm HeadX, we are in our region reversal in Ontario still, and as you can see, my truck is still on its side. As you can also see, if you look in the windshield, Bob is not present. He vacated when it rolled. Where he's at, I don't know. He could be hanging out, running around out in the woods somewhere, just waiting for help, trying to get a cell signal. I have Steve here with me, and I do believe he is going to bring Tega up so we can get this guy back on its feet. We've got Bobby and Steele in chat already. Hello, guys. Welcome in. But once we get this thing back on its feet, the goal, of course, is to finish this delivery from the quarry of 2 oversized cargoes, which I have the first one sitting there. Ah, see, there he is now. Yeah, it's definitely a lot quicker just bringing the tank through. That Adam's quite a ways away, really.
Yeah, Atom's a long way away. You've got a crane on the Voron, haven't you?
Yes, yes, they do. A hurtful loss. I don't think that has been activated yet. No, it has not. All right. There you are. Just got a little too far to the outside on this one. I would have been fine if I stayed more to the inside of the turn. Ah, Bob just appeared in the truck. Bob's no dummy. Hang on. Don't go too far because I got it. That's why how I got flipped over is I ended up too far outside and trying to get away from these trees. It just wouldn't turn. Of course, now I got to use this blue crane to try to pick that thing back up.
It's not heavy, is it?
Yeah, but it's got to be full extension on the crane to get it into the trailer properly. Brian, how's the stream going? Stream just started, buddy. You are right there at the beginning of the stream. Okay, come on. Over. You have a question. What would be your question there, Brian? Yeah, new crane to pick that up. Fun. Always fun. In the trailer.
Oh. It's up.
Now let's see if we can coax her over there a little bit more. There we go.
Like a glove.
I know, it's almost like I've done that before. Okay, off to the railway station. Thank you, Steve.
No worries.
Which version is better, the PS4 or PS5 version? Not much difference. I would almost have to say, if you like to play with mods, I would say PS4 version. Because your PS4, you can get a lot more mods on your PS4 than you can on the PS5. PS5 just doesn't have the storage.
Amount of usable RAM you've got, not the storage.
Yeah. And for some reason, they decided the PS5 didn't need as much RAM as the 4 had. Which is crazy considering it was a newer generation system. You'd think it would have had more.
It's a faster processor and a bit of better graphics, but They use the memory to get the graphics faster rather than they nerf some of the available storage in the RAM with the mods and the like.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're not playing with a lot of mods, I would go with the 5.
Neither of them are great for mods, but the 4 is slightly better.
Yeah. I think I was able to get like almost 4 pages of mods with my PS4, and I could only get about 1.5 pages on my PS5.
Whereas on the PC you get about 15.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Apparently, I've taken a lot of fuel out of this trailer. It's down under 2,000 liters now. Can't use the P16 for logging, and the trailer has a glitch in it. Using it in Alaska. And in Black River, so it told me you can't use the P16 for logging. Yeah, that new logging trailer does seem to be a bit finicky, to say the least. I've got one stuck in the road there in Austria. Because it just decided to throw a wobbler. Yep, the trailer portion. Yeah, the P16 itself is great. And if it would let you put the old long log trailer on it, it'd be great because you could still use it. But it will only take the new one now, and that messes you up. Have you remembered to unmute your microphone? Yes, Streamlabs, I have. Thank you for asking. Should be active. Alright, well, there's the first one delivered. Sold the truck and bought a new one. Yeah, it's the trailer, it's not the truck. Let's see, I've got one of the trailers embedded in the ground in Austria. This really is a pretty steep hill over here that I'm driving over. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the PS5 version is not going to change that truck any. That's just in the game itself. Just something in the programming of the trailer. Rank 26. Hey, you're almost all the way up. So you're doing good. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them? Get them. Zombie Irish. Made it just in time? Oh, yeah. Remember, you're never late if the stream's still running. Unless you have my luck where you punch in, you say, "Hey, everybody, how's it going?" Just as the screen goes blank. I usually have that in the morning with MJ's stream. Playing it every day. Hey, welcome to our world. Not that turn. Yep. Now Sam's doing the dad. You know how you let me out when you got home and I immediately wanted back in and didn't go to the bathroom? Yeah, that was probably a mistake, Dad. Alright, let me get on a level surface and I'll let you out. Probably about as good of a spot as any. I hope you're not going through the quarries road. I'm blocking it. And I will be right back. Ah, unmute. Yeah, sorry, Bobby. Yeah, I was just saying, I think my bit rate is on the YouTube trampoline because it's been bouncing up and down here. I don't know why. Back up to. See, it just went from 1,400 down to 7,000. Or 14,000 down to 7,000. And now we're back at 12, 8, 11. Just huge jumps, too. Could be the weather that we've been having today messing with communications lines. They're working on running fiber out by me, which will be nice when they get that all said and done. When that's done, and if they're not too ridiculously expensive on the cost, I can switch over to the fiber, and it'll all be underground. Gonna play some. Hope the stream goes good. Yeah, not a problem. Thank you for stopping in, Brian. Good luck with your game.
Fun, Brian.
You know, there's a bit of fuzzy once in a while when it clears when you stop. There's fuzzy in and out even when I was stopped. Yeah, it's still just up and down, up and down. I don't get it. Saying earlier, I think my bit rate's on the YouTube trampoline. I have to bring daylight around here real quick. There we go. Not unwatchable, just less clear. All right. Free gas? Absolutely. Everybody likes free fuel, especially this day and age. Oh, see, now I just went from 17,000 down to 4,000. So 0 issues and not a single worry. Oh. What oversized cargo? Sam's just sitting on the porch barking the bark right now. Looking out at the road. Got only about 300 hours in this game. Can be a best. Alright. Time to crawl up out of this hole we're in. Yeah, beast. Yeah, it can be a beast. Why are you watching the road? I wonder why. Actually, watching my driveway and seeing what Sam's barking so much about. Usually when he wants in, he just barks once and he'll wait for a while, but he's been barking like over and over again. So I think there's something out there running around, a squirrel or something.
Is that your Amazon driver, is it?
No, that's why I keep peeking out there. Usually I at least see the truck going by because where I'm sitting at, if I look out the window, I almost see the very end of my driveway where they would be at pulling in. Holy crap, Streamlabs, cut it out. Your time ears are set way further apart than that. I don't think the timers are working properly anymore. I'm gonna have to go through and reset them all, I think. Get up out of this quarry, I'll go bring him back inside. He's kind of a bit of a press. If the ground's wet and squishy, he don't like the wet and squishy between his toes. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. With company. Fuzzy company.
As he comes in.
I was gonna take his blankie and run into the other room. Alright. Let's see if I can make it this time without flipping the truck over. Yeah, I definitely need to reset them timers. Those two I know are supposed to be like 10 minutes apart. Charlie, hello there. Holy cow, what's holy about it? Somebody put holes in it, didn't they? Yeah, that's a close one. Yeah, a little bit of ninja winch for the win. Okay, here's my one spot. We need to be more to the inside on this turn. There we go. That was way better. Okay. Well, I made it back to the gateway anyhow. So the trip's half over.
Oh,
I've often wondered if you got to the gateway box and started to roll as you were coming into the gateway and hit the button, would it right your truck on the other side or would it have you dumped over?
good question.
I guess YouTube decided not to mess with the stream because it's cleared up. Yeah, I'm up there. Heck, that one just hit 24,000 for a second. Hey, look, the minions came and put that sign back already. With any luck, I won't make him mad by knocking it down again. Look at that. I think we missed it. I'm glad it cleared up. No, now you'll despawn after it made me slow down. There we go. Payday coming up. Delivery from the quarry. Worked great while the plant is down. We'll have to ship the loot like this. Ship the loot, huh? Ah, what we really got in these containers. And here's a reward for your trouble. 1,470 XP, 13,600 cash. All right. That is all of Weymaw's mining, all of Ontario administration. So we're just on the fire department. Cautiousness and data collection.
Well, I'm on working on cautiousness. If you want to get the short logs for cautiousness,
Sure, I can do that. How many we need here? Cautiousness, short logs, times 2.
I've done the fuel and the service parts. I'm just about to get the wooden planks.
All right.
It's just two lots of short logs.
Guess what truck I'm not going to use for logging? I'm not using the Actros for logging. Sorry, VTech. Then after we get going, he goes, "Oh, I meant the Zestros." Oh, now you tell me. I grabbed the truck you asked for. Where's my... Not that one. Where's my other C500? Because it's already set up for short logs, I do believe. But it does not appear to be out here on this map. Is it on the other map? Oh no. Okay. Well, that guy's set up for short logs. Make sure that that's the short log futon.
If he encouraged on the way he's going, he could have more money than you have in Roadcraft.
Oh, I'm telling you. He sent me the pictures and stuff today. He's like, yeah, I just scrapped everything and then came back to this. Gigantic pile.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, you know what'll happen? They'll fix that bug before I have a chance to take advantage of it. I did end up with 5 of them spawned in on me the other day when Ian and I were playing. He was over just, he wasn't, we weren't even selling anything. He was just recycling stuff at the recycling, and poof, 5 of them appeared out in the woods.
MJ tried to recreate it and he couldn't on his map.
Yeah.
Since Ian's got the magic touch.
I'm telling you. Now that Ian's been in here, maybe it'll end up sticking around and I'll be able to make some more use out of it. All I got to do is not download the update, right? I suppose that is kind of an advantage to doing it on Steam over the PlayStation, because the PlayStation just automatically downloads updates for fixes and stuff. Where on Steam, you've got to actually go in there and say download the update unless you have automatic updates turned on.
The trouble is that if somebody's updated, done the update and you haven't, you can't play together. You'll be playing solo.
Right. No, it says between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Stop messing with me, people. I think whatever driver's truck they got that on, they need to fire that driver. Obviously, the dude can't stick to his schedule. My daughter used to drive for Amazon.
Amazon drivers themselves are not too bad. It's all the subcontractors they use that causes all most of the problems.
Yeah. When it's on somebody else's truck. I laugh every time I see a U.S. postal truck delivering Amazon packages on the weekend. Post office keeps complaining that they're not making enough money, so we want to raise the price of stamps again. Well, here's the problem. That's why you're not making any money. People don't need to send postage by snail mail anymore. They got email. They don't need to pay their bills that way. The more you keep raising it, the less they're going to use your service. It's like somehow the geniuses in their financing department or whatever can't quite do the math and figure it out that if you keep raising your price, people are going to use you less. You've got DHL, UPS, FedEx for package shipping and a couple others for doing packages. You've got email and online bill pay. So what real reason is there to use the U.S. Postal Service? But they want to keep raising their rates. Well, okay. Keep it up, there won't be a U.S. Postal Service. Which will stink because it'll take work away from us because we do the engines in their trucks around here. They keep us well supplied with work on that aspect. Been looking at it from that direction for long because right around this bend up here, I think, is where the road's. Now I gotta look at it from the backside with the foot in the road. That's just asking for trouble. It almost seems like I've seen MJ fall in that hole once doing that. Kind of neat to be able to do that, but I'm not going to do it, on roads where I know there's a problem. I don't do it on roads that I haven't driven on before because we don't know what's coming up. Alright, there's our logs. Sure, just smash right into the log station. Alright. And we're going. Let's spin the map around the right way so we know what way we're looking. All the way up there. Yeah, that's the one that you gotta come from there. Around, here, at this point, go up the hill. Nope, wrong one. Too far. There. So this one, and then up this spot. Oh, that's gonna be fun coming up with a long trailer.
Come up the back way. The way I came up here. If you come up that junction just before, come up to there, then up, straight up, and then left, right.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I got going, isn't it?
It is now, yeah. You had it going up from later on.
Yeah, I had to flip it. All right, let's ride. Oh, and let's bring the time of day back around the morning. You know, imagine how long it took Ian to sell all those bikes.
You got to collect them all from one place and deliver them to the next. Too bad.
Especially if you got a warden. You just park the warden, activate it, and then use like a crane or something to keep dragging them into the box.
Yeah.
Ah. I imagine there's still several undiscovered objectives out here.
There's a lot of black still in the middle.
Yep. Once we get this watchtower done, though, we should clear that up. I'm not altogether convinced that Suno knows exactly what a pirate shanty is. I tried doing one song and gave it pirate shanty for a genre type deal, and it was more like death metal. I'm like, yeah, that's not it, dude. Just goes to show that for everything AI can do, it's not perfect yet. Got a long way to go. Yeah, I think so. There's still that little road that loops around the swamp down in the south that you got to go around. The one where I'm pretty sure the missing upgrade is. Because I think there's one or two tasks on that road.
You've got the one in the town, haven't you? Upgrade
Yes.
in the burnt forest. And there's another one on that little loop where just opposite the burn warehouse. You get that one?
Yeah, I got both of them out of the Albany map. I've gotten one over here in Burn Forest.
You've got one.
Yes.
What have we got? Two more to get, is it?
I think there's only 4 of them over here. But I had 3 out of 4. So. I think it's on that road that goes around the swamp.
Just you see where your Scout flatbed is, just before the service trailer and the 963.
Yeah, up on the road here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just if you go directly south from there, there's that little loop with a big rock.
Yep. Go.
Yeah. There's one in there. Where you pick that container up from?
Yeah. Kind of where you got to go around that hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's like, yep, I know what you're talking about. It's on the
Yeah,
north side of the road,
south side of the road.
south side of the road,
South side of the road. Yeah, where you pick the container up.
down in the swampy area.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll be driving past that spot here in a moment.
Um, um, yeah. See, see where you
Uh huh.
see where that awkward situation is.
Yes.
Yeah, go north from there towards your line, and you got that swamp, and you got the rock on the left. It's just
Yep.
below there,
So
just in there
probably
somewhere.
right in here.
No, about there. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing quite like upgrade hunting with a log truck that's fully loaded.
Do it on your way back.
Yeah, that's right, because that swamp is like really squishy.
It's just really gloopy in there.
Yeah. This is no fear, dude. Grip it and rip it. There it is. Ah, that wasn't so bad. Seemed like it was a lot more difficult the first time when I did it without having the mech defense.
Yeah.
Might have to dip into the roof rack.
You got the 963 just up the road.
Yep, I was gonna snag fuel out of it when I got there, but I might need the roof rack to get me to it. Like 40 liters. Okay. I'm almost back to the road. Oh, this Snowrunner legend would grab an upgate while pulling 2 loads of logs. Snowrunner legend, crazy person. Sometimes they're the same thing.
Yeah. Much of a man.
Oh, look at that. Fuel to spare. There we go. Green Steelhead X is awesome. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Plus one agree. And thank you guys. Really? Stupid trees messing with me. Look, the dumb tree. There I go. No tree dancing underneath me. That's a whoops. Very logging friendly road right here. Tell ya, speaking of unfriendly roads, kind of really looking forward to seeing MJ get up that mountain. In Winter's Passage.
There's no fuel on this map, is there?
Just the 963 and then the trailer over at
No,
the
no, no,
quarry.
no. I mean fuel.
Oh, like the
Cargo
drums?
fuel.
No,
Cargo fuel, yeah.
no, I don't
There's
think so.
three of them.
All right, here we go.
What have we got over here?
And 2. Cautiousness. Great view. Sadly, all you get to see now is the bird landscape. Anyway, take this as a token of our gratitude. Wise points now accessible, 1,680 XP and 19,500 cash. All right, where's the box? Oh, look at that gorgeous view. Okay. We need 3 service spare parts, 2 fuel, and then 2 service spare parts, 1 metal beam, and 1 fuel. First fire weather station. Metal beams and 1 service spare part there.
If you look, there's a C500
Yep.
there that's got the 2 service spare parts and the metal beam on for the second weather station. I'm
Okay.
just getting the fuel for that one, so you just need the 3 service spare parts and the 2 fuel. But I'm bringing 3 fuel over now, so if you grab the 3 service spare parts, there's two left at that warehouse.
There's 3 of them at the warehouse up. Yeah, well, there's 3 service spare parts up here at the warehouse that's just up above the little flooded farm in the middle there, where we took the oil rig down.
Yeah.
So I can take the Atom, which is parked right here, and drive up that hill and grab those. I can swear when I parked this Atom over here, there was a oil rig here. Of all the things to steal, they stole the oil rig. You'd think they'd take a truck.
He dismantled it, didn't he?
Uh-huh. Won't be long and we'll be down to just the tasks. Working hard or hardly working? Well, depends on perspective. All a matter of perspective there, Zeno. Yes, this is on PC. I used to do everything through my PS5, which worked okay. When I was able to upgrade, I upgraded. Wicked bounces right there. Service spare parts, please, of your finest. That's right. We didn't flatten a tree. We didn't knock over the fence. We did, however, run over a cone. But we only tilted it. Okay. This is going to the second weather station. It's over on that side of the map. Of course it's on that side of the map. We are actually going to head back down this way. here. Don't worry, it's all the way across the entire map. Yeah, who's worried? Which map is one of the most difficult for me? Now, are we talking map or region? 'Cause if we're talking region, I'm probably going to have to say the same one as everybody else is saying more. And specific maps? What is it? What's the second map in the Amur region? Is that Cherno?
It's nobody's favourite. Any of the maps in that region, really.
Yeah. Moore, agreed. Hands down, yep. It was, it gave you nightmares? That's like a Halo Warthog in the water anymore.
I think Amur was when I first started using mods.
Yeah, it's one that will definitely make you want to use a mod. You stopped playing because of war and haven't finished it yet? Well, Steel, anytime you need some help, we'll,
Go and ask somebody else.
yeah, we'll put an ad out on Facebook Classifieds to find you someone. Well, Steve, if you get over by this warehouse before I get there, if you just want to dump the one fuel for the second one off on the ground and take that truck, I can double stack that one fuel on top of here. Just hold it in place with the crane for that second one.
What for the first?
Oh, I'm going.
Fuel for the,
I'm going to the wrong one.
I've delivered the 2 fuel for where you're going.
What do you mean for where I'm supposed to be going? For where I'm supposed to be going.
You're going to the second one, not the first one, are you?
Yeah. Like, oops. Oh, well, I guess I'll get down here and just have to hang a left somewhere. Let's replot this. At least I'm in a good spot to.
I thought you were going back towards the gateway and then round that way.
Well, that's where I was supposed to be going.
But you didn't go that way. You cut across, right across the middle of the map, going towards the second one, did you?
Uh-huh. We'll take the scenic route around there and clear this road at the bottom out. Okay.
Cut through to the logging station.
Yep. Here, I'll back off and give you space to get by here. Not bad, nice choice. Did you just have to restart your engine? You just shut it off and coasted down the hill in neutral? Yeah, I would have been done with this one by now if I had gone to the right one in the first place.
Oh, I thought you had a nice easy run, straight back down the road. And,
Yeah. Piece of cake. We just needed to take the viewers on a tour of the map. That's all.
that's what it was.
Yeah. Let everybody see the beautiful scenery. Hydrate, guys. If you got them. Get them. Alright. Actually, this part is going to be to clear the map out instead of just taking the top more direct. I want to get this section down around the loop cleared out. Still a pretty straightforward route. Okay, maybe not so straight. Kind of a curvy forward route. Alright, I'm just about to this drop off, and then I'll bring daylight around. Okay. Yeah, we cleared that out nicely. Nope, 4 stops away. Yeah, I've heard that one before. They're over in the townhouses just down the street. That can take 6 weeks from Tuesday. Seismic vibrator module required.
Yep.
I guess I'll go get one. Hi, Sam. How are you? Look at my puppy dog. Yes, you are. Who's a good puppy? Okay, truck storage. Well, it wasn't a very good logging truck. Let's see how it does for seismic truck. I mean, it looks the part.
I thought you could use Antarctic there for a minute.
Antarctic doesn't take it.
I thought that didn't even take a seismic unit.
Nope. It's a shame because it might actually be a useful function for that truck. I mean, yeah, it takes a sideboard bed, but
wheels.
Yeah.
As
long as you keep MJ out of it.
Really useful with the sideboard bed and a crane.
I'd love to tease MJ about flipping it over this morning, but I mean, I flipped one on Fraser Island. So. Hey, data collection. What would we do without you? Thanks for your help. This is rightfully yours. 1,410 XP, 14,850 cash. I mean, I gotta say though, for carrying the seismic unit, it still holds it up plenty high where a lot of the trucks are dragging it on the ground, kinda. It's sitting up there pretty high, so. As long as it gets around the map okay, it might have a new job. But it will never do logging again. Back for a minute there, I was down at like 2.6 liters a minute. We gotta get that guy out of the way. Look at that. He did a snatch and dash. Dropped and ran. Ooh, yeah, that was definitely the wrong order of operations. All right, and I will be right back after I go grab this and apparently let Sam out. Okay, I'm back. Sam's gonna be mad because he see me go out the other door to grab that. Immediately decided, oh, I gotta come in and see what you got, Dad. And I left him outside anyhow. Uh, all right, and we got to this one. Ooh. Oh, 15 and 6 combo damage there. Still have not mastered MJ's trick at using the little antenna that point up on this thing to directionally find where you're going. I know one of them's up in this wooded area. Here. 104 meters. Yeah, it's in that spot. Yeah, that was about right. was. They're going tough. Back over here.
You've been there before, yeah.
Almost. Alright, searching for underground fires. This is both good and bad news. Anyway, we should get down to work and resolve this problem. 150 XP, 2,250 cash. Alright. Three contracts left to go.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to carry on for the last half hour or so on your own, mate. I'm off to bed.
Alright, you have yourself a good night, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
We'll play with some water next weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Somebody's
pulled
gotta
the
play with
trailer
it.
out for abandoned trailer.
Okay.
I've left it down by the warehouse, down the bottom there where the service spare parts are.
Okay.
So you just need a 2-slot truck to pick up 2 service spare parts, attach the trailer, and bike it over to the other side of the map, round by that abandoned scout fuel carrier up over there.
Oh yeah.
Up in the darkness.
I knew there was a reason for going up there.
Yeah, it's the abandoned trailer. I picked it up round by where I did the tower. Dragged
Right.
it back to the warehouse.
Got one there. We need two of them, so they'll have to come from the other map. All right. It's funny that the second underground fire location is not where I checked any of the fires.
You sound almost surprised.
The first was at least close. And the third one is almost right where I'm at. Okay. So let's find something useful to do with one of these trucks I got sitting around here. That do I have anything here that's got a sideboard bed on it?
Don't think so.
No, that's a trailer. That's got nothing on it. That's got nothing on it. That's logs. Oh, we've got the Atom. That's set up for logs and highway tires. All right, well. Adam's pretty close to the gateway already anyhow to jump through and grab some more service spare parts. So.
Well, there's two service spare parts in there. There's one on the floor, and there's one still in the.
Is there one on the ground over here yet?
There's one.
Oh yeah.
There's one on the
All right,
ground,
I see it.
The warehouse.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I dropped one on the ground.
Okay.
Right then, bud. I'll
All right, Steve.
call it a night, and I'll see you. Learn Friday will be now, won't it?
Yeah, Friday's the next Snowrunner day. Yeah, Roadcraft will be tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah. Have fun. See you soon.
All right,
Get everybody like and subscribe, and keep this young man going. See you soon. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye. All right, let's see if I can manage to stay on my wheels for the duration. I will have to let Sam in here in a minute. He's pretty bothered that he didn't get to come in and check out the package right away. May have to do when we get to the other side is pop through the gateway real quick, fuel up, and then come back. At least the bit rate seems to have settled down. And guys, we got just about a week to go left in the poll. So don't forget to vote in the poll that's in the Discord or here on the YouTube channel to determine, do we continue on with Roadcraft until Season 18 comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Do we go back to Snowrunner difficult mode, or do we play some ATS? Okay, I will be right back after I let Sam in. Okay. Oh, of course it changed what I was tracking. Why wouldn't it? Yeah, I'd like to see him fix it so that whatever you were tracking stayed the same no matter which map you were on. You're going to have to reset it every time you went in and out of the gateway. Oh, just trying to sneak through the gap. Management. Third part. Now we'll push forward so we can grab this other one. back across the bottom of the map so we can take the actual roadway up. Just hit another tree. Why not? And another tree. Turning radius of the super tanker. Interesting choices. You can see me. I've done a couple of streams on Saturday mornings of ATS. Not a lot yet, but I did a couple of them. And it's looking for what we're going to do to fill in the gap between now and the actual release of Season 18 when I go back to doing my solo modes. Need to check and verify if the trailer goes to the exact same place as the service spare parts. Yes, it does. Haven't played ATS in a good while. Barely play Elite, dangerous as it is. Have one too many projects going on at one time. Yeah, I know what that's like. Now, on here, what we're probably going to do with the water booms is we will build them, but we are probably not going to fill them. Just because it's kind of pointless. Because you fill them, and if you take water out of them, well, then you got to fill them again because they're empty. They don't get a continuous supply of water. But several of the tasks that are out here do gain us a couple more vehicles. Have I remembered to unmute my microphone? Yes, Streamlabs, I have. Thank you for asking. Okay, that's right. This is right and left. Right. Left. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I know there's a few people out there that have heard that a few times in their life. Sam's gonna get mad because after the stream's done, I'm going to be tearing the old PC apart so that I can change out the power supply and the graphics card, and he's gonna get kicked out of the room with the door closed. Because as much as he wants to help, he's just not that helpful in that situation. More of a bull in a china shop. Excuse me. Now he's giving me dirty looks like he knows I was saying something about him. I know you said bull, Dad, but you were talking about me. What? Look at me like that for? No, we're not playing ball. Well, the Atom, another one of those. Not the fastest vehicle in the world, but she's capable. As long as you watch the terrain that you're driving on, because she's also tippable, like any long twin steer truck is. Sheesh. Didn't like that hill. Hydrate, guys. You got him? You got him? Get him. I just finished mine, so at some point in time I need to get another one. All right. Go out to the back of the farm and then zigzag up the mountain. Then we'll come back down and we'll steal this guy's scout fuel carrier. I mean, we'll borrow it. Yeah, borrow. If he calls and requests us to bring it back, we'll do so. Somehow, after clipping his phone lines, I don't see that happening. There's no cell service out here. And he's only got dial-up internet, so that runs through the phone line. Poor guy's got absolutely no recourse. Thought it was going to make me downshift for a second. Still might. Probably gonna have to anyhow because I don't know if I'm not making that corner. I was just gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna make the corner when I clip that rock. And the rock answered the question early. And here we go. Abandoned trailer. What would I do without you? Thanks for your help. Here, you totally deserve it. 840 XP, 9,900 cash. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to end today's stream. Because there's not much point in starting something else between now and 8:30. We're going to end it right here, and I want to say thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I go live, and we will be back for more region reversal on Friday. Currently this week, tomorrow evening will be Roadcraft. Wednesday, the last caretaker, and more Roadcraft on Thursday. Excellent stream. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful night yourself. I'm sure you'll be on shortly, and depending on how long it takes me to get my PC done, I will be popping in. So again, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along soon. Oh, yeah. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.